Now, with the 2-year release date anniversary of Elden Ring fast approaching on February 25th, a lot of us are starting to ask, is this going to be the time for DLC? I don't know if you felt the buzz around YouTube, but a lot of Elden Ring creators are starting to look into what may be happening around Elden Ring, and will the DLC be coming to us anytime soon? So, I'm going to take you through everything that we know so far. Let's get into it. So in this video, I'm going to give you the actual facts, what's going on, how things are perceived behind the scenes, as well as what has been happening on the Steam store when it comes to Elden Ring, and the groundwork that's being laid to make sure that we can have a DLC experience that is delivered smoothly and efficiently, as we've come to expect from Elden Ring. So first off, something that you may know. A while back, we had an Elden Ring controller collaboration leak, and it was immediately taken down, but not before everyone could snap this picture. Immediately, this sent everybody into a frenzy, assuming that the Elden Ring DLC would release very shortly after. As we can see from the picture, this design is agreed for a sample submission to Bandai Namco, and this could very well be something that they have signed off on and will be coming out when the DLC releases. The other thing we got with this controller collab is that they actually gave us a release date. It says available February 2024. That is more of a release date that we have gotten in the last 2 years, and because of how fast everything was taken down, I am very curious to see if February 2024 is going to have at least a trailer for Elden Ring, much less the actual DLC. But with that being said, this was taken down immediately, so nothing could have been set in stone. The next piece of information that we received to prove that DLC was going to be releasing shortly, and I use shortly in relative terms, was the fact that on Steam, the downloadable content section for Elden Ring was updated. Typically in the past, Steam updates games when they have DLC coming in order for them to have a smooth release when the DLC is launched. This news was further confirmed by Ziostorm, who is very renowned for following leaks for Elden Ring and Elden Ring DLC, and is a very credible source when it comes to news about Elden Ring. He said that it's not 100% Shadow of the Erdtree, but there is a pretty good chance, and from the rumblings that we are starting to see around the internet, I'm pretty sure that that's exactly what it is. Now, with that being said, this is purely the groundwork for the DLC to be released on Steam, but this does not yet confirm that the DLC will be coming anytime soon. Next piece of information that we have that signifies that there is some big change about to happen is the fact that every single channel that Bandai Namco owns just got updated, and typically these are going to get updated when a big game trailer or some big news is about to drop. Now, I'm not going to read into this too much because this could literally be anything. Tekken 8 is about to release, so there could be putting some Tekken stuff up here. We just don't know, but the fact that they are getting things ready and working on the groundwork for the potential launch of the DLC for Elden Ring has me very, very curious. Now, the last thing that I found that overall signifies that there is something big happening in February, whether that be a potential release date for the DLC or just a drop for a trailer, is the fact that another collaboration was leaked, and it's a collaboration with an action figure company. This company's name is Pure Arts, and from what I can tell, they are a company that specializes in doing very high quality models, busts, and other items that have to do with gaming and movies and other media. This would make a lot of sense because I've seen a ton of these types of models, especially of Millennia and other bosses within Elden Ring, come from big companies that are involved in this type of collectible item. It would only make sense that if we are going to get a new DLC with new bosses and enemies, that there would be some very cool statues and models that would go along with promoting the game. The tweet from Pure Arts reads, "Tarnish, you've waited long enough. Our first Elden Ring collectible will launch in February 2024. Stay tuned for more details." Now, I have no idea if this is going to mean it's going to be collectibles of Mikola or whatever bosses are going to be in the new DLC, but what I can say about everything that we've discussed so far is that something big is going to be happening in February. At least that's what everything is pointing to, and that's what everything seems to be gearing up towards. So with that being said, that seems to be everything we currently know about what is going on with the Elden Ring DLC. I know it's not much, and I know it is a shorter video. However, it's a lot more than we used to know, and everything seems to be pointing towards February. So what do you do with this? Well, here's the deal. keep your eye on February. I'm not going to say one way or the other because the last time I officially said something, it did not happen, so I'm not going to make that same mistake again, but keep your eye on February, and maybe, just maybe, we'll at least get a trailer for the Elden Ring DLC. So, guys, thank you so much for watching till the end of the video. I appreciate it a ton. If you like the content, feel free to subscribe, hit the bell notification so you guys can know when I'm making more videos, and until next time, stay safe, enjoy the game, and I'll see you in the next one.